everyone, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Hello, who have we got here? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Good to have you here, people. Come and say something if you're there. Let's hope it gets a bit busier soon. What's up, everybody? Hope you've all had a good day. Yeah. Let's hope we get some people in here soon. So, hello, welcome in. How you doing tonight? I hope you're well. Good evening to you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Hello, Aaron, Kumar. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hope you've had a blessed day today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Like the live and share the live out. Hello, Nidhi. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hello, Adosh Yadav. How you doing? Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That would be really appreciated. Like the live, everybody. Nidhi says, how are you from? I'm from the UK. What about yourself? 20 people here and 1 like. Can we get the likes to 20 real quick? Hang on, it said, why has it gone down to 0 likes? Hello, Michael. How you doing? Welcome in here. Hello, Sandip. Hello, Bollywood. How's it going? Good evening to you all. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Oh, 40 people here now, it says. 2 likes. Thank you very much, guys. Let's get the likes up. Subscribe if you're new here. Are you from India, Nidhi? Oh, yeah, I'm from the UK myself. Otherwise says, you play Free Fire. What's that? Is that a game or something? I don't play it, if that's what you mean. Welcome in here. I'm from the UK. Stand up. What about you? How's it going? Night Music Nation. How you doing tonight? What do I think of Tottenham? I don't really know. I don't really follow football, so not the best person to ask about that, to be honest. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hope you've all had a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here. That would be really great if you can do that. So if you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Please talk. I don't speak English, so how's the climate? Says I think kind of strange. It was like snowing this morning and then just suddenly just melted. So yeah, how's it going, Jason? And it's just been raining all day pretty much. I'm from the US. Yeah, awesome to have you here, Jason. Hope you had a dope ass day today, Jason. Should watch football. Yeah, I'm not really into football myself. It's just not something I have any interest in. I'm into fitness though. I like to do my own personal fitness stuff. That's what I like to do personally, but each to their own. You know, I just put hello to you, Billy. Welcome to my live. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, people. That would be really appreciated. Let's get this shared out as well if you can. So then more people will show up. So yeah, Nidhi says, what do I do professionally? I just work online at the moment, and I'm trying to build this up. I'm trying to build this platform up. I'm gonna try and get monetized on here soon. So if everybody could go and like watch some of my videos, and also just leave the lives running, even if you've got stuff to do, just try and leave it running if you can, because it helps to get the watch hours up, so I get monetized quicker. So then we can we can start to make money from this. Also, I've got a PayPal link in the description if you want to support me. There's like a donation link, so if anyone wants to help me out with that, that's up to you. Well, it's winter season, seeing snow, lucky or yeah, it's been a bit early. You know, we don't usually get snow in November, so a bit unusual. But you know, come off like some like quite mild weather for the time of year, so we're going from like one extreme to the other. Yeah, it's not been very nice today. It's been just that cold and raining and just like yeah. But it's supposed to be nice the next few days apparently, so that'll be good. So yeah, welcome in everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, where you said you're from, Karthik. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a blessed day. If you haven't already, make sure you give me a subscribe. So then we get some more people come into the live. If you can put it on your community tab and your social media, etc. That would be great if you can do that. So yeah. So keep the chat flowing, and yeah, just if you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Health, fitness, anything like that. That's what I like to talk about. So we can talk about other things as well. But yeah, oh yeah, I wanted to just say like, don't trust everything you see on TV or anything like that, or in the media in general, like, because there's a lot of there's just a lot of stuff that's like, it's not all what it seems. Because I was watching this video on, it was about Pimp My Ride. I remember I used to watch this program called Pimp My Ride, and it was just it was about what they would like. Someone would have like a really like rundown car, and they would do the car up for them and have some cool things in it. But it turns out a lot of it was just a lot of fakery, and it was yeah. Hi Patrick, oh Hanley, how you doing? You guys are really boring in your selfish streamer. You actually want people to fuck off. Like, fuck you. Goodbye. So it's trying to fucking call me selfish and blah blah blah. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you to the moon. Yeah. Like, I try to like, give advice, and if people have any questions, like I say, if people have questions they want to ask about health, fitness, I'm trying to help people, But you can try and come in here and say I'm fucking boring and selfish. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fuck you. Go get a fucking life. Leave me the fuck alone. Piece of fucking shit. If you don't want to fucking help me, then fuck you. I don't want to fucking help you, then fuck off. I ain't gonna fucking help anyone that fucking gonna fucking treat me like that. You won't fucking say that to my fucking face, would you? Yeah. So people want to fucking say shit in my fucking live, You won't fucking say this shit to my face, would you? Don't look like I'm fucking... Does this look like a fucking threat? Yeah? Because nobody is going to say this fucking shit to my face, yeah? See, it's so easy for you to just leave your fucking keyboard warrior comments in the fucking chat, isn't it? Yeah, I do remember you, Cheryl. So it's so easy for you to leave your... But you wouldn't actually face me in person. You probably wouldn't have any balls to, would you? Because you know what's going to fucking happen, don't you? It's not going to end well. It's not going to be me who it doesn't end well for. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah. That's all I'm going to say, like if people want to come and fucking tell me I'm selfish or whatever and say that, then say that to my fucking face. If you want to fucking run your fucking mouth. Fucking respect me or fuck you, I ain't fucking putting up with fucking disrespect. It's not a fucking toxic ex who fucking thinks that they can fucking disrespect me. Oh, Savita. Nobody's gonna fucking get away with disrespect. It's one thing that really fucking pisses me off, when people don't fucking respect me. Why should the fuck I respect anyone else? When all I get is fucking, a lot of times, just disrespect of people. I don't know, maybe they're just looking for a reaction. So, but I don't know. I don't know what their intentions are. Maybe it's just they're sad, and all they can do is just. I don't know. It's just because you don't know the intentions behind these people on here. You know, like they can say what they want on here, but they wouldn't say it in person. They're too much of a coward. Because in person, there's real consequences. Hello, Pisces. Yeah. What's up, people? I just want to try and keep it positive in here, but then you get these people just like trying to bring down the vibe. You know, trying to get it into my head that I'm selfish or whatever. You know? Yeah, I can be selfish at times, but you know, we can all be selfish at times. Like, you know, we're all selfish by nature, like at times, because that's human. Yeah, but I don't know what their intentions are really. It's just some people just have very negative things to say, whether they're trolls or not. Some people just, I don't know. It's like if they actually saw my lives. I mean, if they actually seen my lives for a while, then they'd see actually I do try to give advice and actually try to help people. All I ask for is that people, you know, to like support the lives by liking it, sharing it, things like that. So it helps it get more traction, and yeah, which is not much to ask for. And I just suggest that, you know, the support, you know, people can send payments. It's up to them. I'm not trying to tell people what to do. It's just, but yeah, anyway. So yeah, where are you from anyway, Pisces? I hope you're doing well tonight. But yeah, I'm just, just sick of all the nasty people. Sometimes it feels like there's more nasty people than there is genuine people. It's only fun when it's more just genuine people, really. But sometimes I'm just trying to go through all these comments, and it's just a lot of nonsense. It's either trolls or just being nasty, or they're just putting stupid comments. I'm like, I ain't got time for that shit. You know? But who's here anyway? What the fuck's going on tonight? Seems to be a bit dead in here. Seem to have gone dead already. Yeah, we'll see. Let's give it a few more minutes, see if anyone else shows up. Sometimes it takes a while, and some of the regulars start to show up. Hello, Donald. Are you there, Donald? Yeah. You know, just I'm saying that, you know, the people who want to say this shit to me, then they're not going to say it to my face, are they? They would be too much cowardly to do that, you know. And even if they say that they will, it's probably just they're probably just saying that. They wouldn't actually do it. They wouldn't actually go through with it. Yeah. So and you might say, oh, they're just kids or whatever. I mean, some of them might be. The thing is, there's some actual adults that do shit like that, who have nothing better to do. But anyway, let's move on, shall we? So yeah, but I've been just focusing on like where I want to take things. I want to try and grow the channel. I want to, you know, build this up. You know, try and I've got some ideas on like, you know, things that I'm going to be doing in the future, traveling, and I really want to start doing the busking stuff again. Yeah, so you know, I'd love to do some more of that soon. Yeah, so I might incorporate that into the traveling actually. Do the traveling content perhaps. ChatGPT is a good tool. Yeah, I've never really used it. I think I just had a bit of a F around on it once, but never actually really used it properly. But it can give you ideas, I suppose. But some argue that it can be misused as well, and it can take away creativity. So like anything, like any new technology, it can have its good and bad. So yeah, so that's what I would say. It can be it can be used for good and bad, just like anything. Like how the internet can be used in general for good or bad, like social media, for example. There's some people use it to be able to get in touch with lost relatives and friends, whereas it can also be used for things like cyber stalking and abusing people, like so things like that. It can be so it's like a double-edged sword. I think a lot of this stuff is like AI, all these different things. It's a double-edged sword, I would say. But yeah, so it's just about trying to just use it to your advantage, but don't become too reliant on these things, I think is what I'm trying to say. So some people become too reliant on a lot of these technologies, and yeah, it's like if you just rely on a calculator to work out things, then it's like you're going to shut down probably parts of your brain, in like your logical part of your brain, to think of like working out sums and things like that, where you can just put it into a calculator. So I think there is times where it's necessary. For example, when you're trying to work out, like I remember in secondary school, and would do things like like certain equations that would use things like sine, cosine, and tangent and things like that, and you would have to put it into a calculator because you wouldn't really be able to work it out without it. Like when you're doing things like pi or squared and things like that, you would need a calculator to work some of these things out, but it'd just be way too difficult to work it out in your head. But when people become too reliant on these things, like how people used to be able to like read time on an analog clock, but now it's like a lot of people can't even do that. They look at the time on their phone now mostly, or it's like a digital watch or something, like one of these smart watches or something, and it's like people are losing a lot of skills that they used to have, which I think is a real shame. Even people becoming weaker and less agile, and just people generally becoming less and less mobile, less and less. Their brains are becoming kind of fried with all the social media. It's just sad, really. But yeah, so there's definitely a lot of downsides to all this stuff, but people need to learn how to use it in the best way possible. So, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can. That would be really appreciated. But yeah. Anyway, what's up, people? Yeah, I need to stop reacting to these fucking comments. Just block them and not say anything. Yeah, so that's something I need to work on, really. So sometimes things like this kind of test you, and it shows that, kind of exposes that maybe you have some things you need to work on. So I've got to try and just like see it as a positive in a way, that it's like, okay, well, it's showing something of a weakness there that I need to address. Otherwise, I need to start a gaming channel. Oh yeah, what sort of games are you into? But yeah, a lot of the self-improvements people say, like, gaming's bad or something like that, but I think if you can moderate it, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's good to have some kind of reward, I guess. But it's just that if you're doing it for, like, say, too long, say you just limit it to like half an hour a day or something like that, then an hour at the most. Any more than that is kind of, it can eat into your productivity, and so I think it's good to have some downtime. Like, it's good to have a way to relax. But the thing is, though, for some people, video games are not very relaxing. guess it depends on the type of video games you're playing. Some games can get quite stressful, can't they? They're more of like your casual games. That's probably better for like relaxation and also I would also say like games that are more creative can be good. Like, but you know, if a game is like just shooting at people and it's like stress and you just like, you find that it's just like causing you to get freak out a lot and just like rage at your fucking, I don't know, it can then be like, is that really healthy? Especially if you're doing it a lot. So, you know, you get all these like, you know, people like on the, you know, and some people make a career out of it, you know, what was your first console? Actually, I think it was Dreamcast. Yeah. Well, I think I got one after it had already like discontinued, but it was around what 2002, 2003, something like that. I think it had already discontinued, but I ended up getting an Xbox in 2003. I think it was 2000. Yeah, end of 2003. So it was like Christmas 2003. So it would have been about 8 when I got the Xbox. I think I got the Dreamcast a year earlier, perhaps. End of 2002. But I actually had a Dreamcast that I was borrowing in 2002. I was kind of just like messing around on that. Actually, PS1 would have been the first I had, but because I was back when I was living with my parents, we had a PS1, and I didn't play Halo games. No, I remember we had a PS1. We had what was it? We had hello Azad Sharma, welcome in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Basically, yeah, we had PS1. We had not too bad, thank you. Hope you're doing well yourself. What was it? Grand Theft Auto 3, and we had another game. I think we had first Tony Hawk game on there. We had we had some fighting game. I think it was Tekken or something like that. Where am I from? From my mother's womb. Yeah, I'm from the UK. Where are you from? But yeah, those are the games we had on the PS1s. But yeah, I think they ended up getting the. Actually, I don't know if it was PS. No, they ended up getting PS2. I don't know if the Tekken might have been on. Actually, I think that was on PS2. But I think Grand Theft Auto 3 was. But we had. Yeah, and then we had the original Tony Hawk game on the PS1. Yeah. And I think we got Tony Hawk 3 on the PS2. When I was still there, but yeah, I played all the iconic games. What games you like, then what sort of games are your favourites then? Anyway, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, people. That would be really appreciated. Share the live out if you can. I don't know what's going on with Jay, so I've not seen him live all day. So yeah, I thought he might have been on at some point, but yeah, I guess he's had a day off. He usually doesn't have days off. He's usually like live every single day, but a bit unusual for him. I don't know, maybe he's been busy with something else, but hope everyone's doing well tonight. Oh, Mario. Oh yeah, I had a game on it was on Game Boy Advance SP. Because it was the version that had Mario versus Donkey Kong with it. So I played that for like, I think I almost got to the end of it, but yeah, and that was kind of fun. I just kind of played on that sometimes, and I had a few of the Sonic games actually as well at the time, so I was into a lot of that sort of stuff. But I also liked a lot of racing games as well, but I mainly played them. Hello Anton, welcome in here. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. How's your day been? Yeah, we had some freaking troll earlier trying to say some shit about that I'm boring and I'm selfish, and it's like, well, I used emulators. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I did. I was talking about this the other night. We used to have a shop called Blockbusters, and I used to go there, and I would get games for like about £4, I think it was at the time. Even less than that maybe. and you'd be able to rent them for 2 days. And what I do, because I had my Xbox chipped, so meaning that I had, so I did it for like a couple of months or so, then I got it chipped and put a hard drive in it, so it would basically like burn games onto it. So when I would borrow a game, I would just burn it on, and then when I open up the Xbox, I would be able to just like click on one of the games that I've got installed into it. So that was quite handy that I had that. And I think I got to about 20 games on there, but I remember my uncle had quite a big one where it could get 30 to 40 games on it. But yeah, mine could get about, I think, 20 games. Some of them were different sizes and stuff, but oh, World at War, oh yeah. So I had like a few games on there. I had a game, I remember we used to play a game called Fusion Frenzy, which was like a sort of combat sort of game. It was kind of like more of a party sort of game, really. And there was another game I had as well called Kung Fu Chaos, which was kind of similar in a way. It was like combat. But what was funny on that game, actually, on Kung Fu Chaos, it had a level on the Titanic, and you could just grab one of the those inflatable rings and throw them at people. It was just like so kind of like silly, but yeah. There was like all these different stages and different areas and stuff, and it was anyway. But yeah, it was not really a game that was like necessarily that well known. But Rockstar games. I used to have a Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. I had Midnight Club 2 as well, but I think Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition was my favourite. And there was like Midnight Club Los Angeles, which was I thought was a bit lackluster in comparison, to be honest. Hello, Danny. Yeah, not too bad, thank you. Midnight Club's a good game. Yeah, I'd say Midnight Club 3 is the best one. I think most people would agree on that. I think that I don't know. It would just seem like the best one of the series, and I mean, it's just that because like with Midnight Club Los Angeles, it sort of, hello, Medium, how you doing? It sort of like became a bit like, it's like after Midnight Club 3, it seemed a bit of a disappointment because you think, oh yeah, they're bringing out the next one. It's on the, in the next console, it's going to be bigger and better, but it even had like a smaller car selection. And then they would have this like DLC you would have to like download to get a bunch of extra stuff on it. That's the problem with a lot of these games, is that they would charge you full price for like not even a full game. There was this like meme about like was the showing like the like all these extra that like how the DLC would be like the salad on the burger or something like that, and then like the expansion pack would be like a drink or something. You get all these things you got to pay for, these extras. Hello, Azad. Yeah, see, Midnight Club on PlayStation 2, was it? Is that the original one? Never really played the original one, but yeah, Midnight Club 3 would be the best one, I would say. But the thing with like Midnight Club 2, I remember like, even though it didn't say what cars they were, like you could kind of tell, because I remember there was like a Ford Escort Cosworth, which was like the first car on the game. It wouldn't say that that's what it was because they weren't licensed cars. They weren't allowed to actually kind of say that that's what it was, but you could tell that's what they were trying to kind of. And I could kind of like tell what cars they were by looking at them. I could tell one of them was like that, and then I think the next one was I think it was a Chevy or something like that, and there was like a Dodge Viper on there. You could tell it was like pretty obviously like a Dodge Viper, and GTA 5, oh yeah, like copyright cars. Yeah, 'cause they can't copyright them unless they've got the licenses for them, basically. So yeah, there was a lot of games like that you could sort of tell what they were going for, like with the cars. I remember like Burnout was kind of like that as well, where it's like they had these non-licensed cars, weren't it? I don't know if you ever played that game, but I used to quite like those games. Yeah, like those, like the Burnout 3 Takedown, and then there was Burnout Revenge. Those were like, I would say those were the best ones. and I think those probably had some like where they were trying to like go for a certain design of a certain card, but they wouldn't say what it was for copyright. Burnout is OG, I know. Yeah, it was fun, especially on those like ones with the crashes on them. Like the where you would just like crash into cars, and you would have to try and get a huge pile up of cars, and it would like, and you would rack up like damage basically. And that's the bigger, like the more damage you create, the better the score and all that. And it was yeah. God of War, what is that? Some like so what was that like? Do you own dogs? I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't own any dogs. Yeah, so anyway, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Yeah, Greek myths. Oh, Greek myths, what is that? What it's about, the God of War or something? Greek mythology, you mean? Or I remember I used to have this mate, and he was a big fan of like Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors and stuff like that. I think I had a bit of a go on it once with him, and that was like, yeah, one of his like favorite games. Yeah, he was a bit of a nerd for those games. Like he kind of got me into the soundtrack of the game because they had some quite cool soundtracks on them, and like they were like mostly like instrumental soundtracks, but yeah, they were like, it was one of those, it was those like hack and slash sort of games. They were just like sword fighting and mostly, and oh, Counter-Strike. I've heard of that game, but that's like is that, what's it, Counter-Strike? Is that I've heard it's a free game, isn't it? Like free to play or something. So I remember someone was telling me about that. It's like the game that they recommended me to get, but fortunately I've got like a Chromebook, so it won't really like let me get a lot of stuff on here, but I just haven't really bothered with that. I did get a PS2 emulator on my old laptop I had. And yeah, I downloaded a couple of games on that, but famous worldwide. Oh really? Oh really? Oh wow. But yeah, I had this, what is it, PCSX2, and yeah. So I remember like looking for like the good PS2 emulator, but turns out there's not a good original Xbox emulator. Yeah. So I don't know why they've not been able to make a proper Xbox emulator. I guess it's just, I don't know. Max Payne, oh really? Yeah. Hi Ottoman, how you doing? Are you about to work out? I don't know yet. I'm just having a bit of a chat at the moment. I played Max Payne, oh really? Yeah. I was trying to make a joke about Max Payne, as in like, like something about sounds excruciating or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, good game. Reminds me of that Bruce Forsyth. Good game. Nice to see you, nice. Yeah, anyway. Is Anton still there? Are you about to work out? You just asked that. Yeah, I mean, I might do something. I did bits of stuff earlier, like I did a few, like I did the 120 squats earlier, so did a few other bits as well. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, I don't know where everybody is, but yeah, I guess they're all busy doing something else. But yeah, anyway, currently I'm playing Mobile Legends, bang. Alright, okay. Alright, so you're not playing that freaking, what's that thing that they keep trying to promote to people? What is it? What's it called? You know that when you see all these sponsors for it, and people get fed up of seeing it, like, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends, that one, yeah, that fucking Raid Shadow Legends. Has anyone ever played that game or something like that? Raid Shadow Legends. They keep on like promoting it, don't they? Raid Shadow Legends. I haven't seen actually anyone promote that for a while. I guess it gets to a point where like they don't bother other kids playing Roblox. Oh yeah, Minecraft is there's the one as well. I suppose at least they're somewhat creative games. I could say like at least they're getting to be somewhat creative because you're building your own worlds in it. Whereas a lot of these like shooting games, it doesn't really, or things that don't really kind of inspire good thoughts, do they? Especially at impressionable ages, those formative years when they should really be trying to nurture their creativity, and it's like this is, I don't know if it's, the thing is, if people will be a lot more creative and a lot more innovative and whatever, and we'd probably have a lot better world right now if we had more thinkers, more people like coming up with ideas and stuff. But yeah, in India, 70% are playing PUBG, Free Fire. Oh really? I mean, Free Fire, was it a free game or is it something? What do you mean? Anyway, but like I say, I haven't played video games for quite some time. Just kind of went off it really, because it's just like if I played it, then I just end up like wasting a whole bunch of time on video games, and it's like you wouldn't get anything done. PUBG's like a shooter, right? Okay, I think I've heard of it, but never played it though. Famous in India and Pakistan, right? Yeah. So why is it famous over there in other countries then? Anyway, hope everyone's had a blessed day today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, but I don't like PUBG. Okay, well, each to their own, innit? Yeah. Everyone's got their own taste, I suppose. But yeah, if anyone's got any questions, put them in the chat. It's like mobile Call of Duty, right? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. It's the Team U version of it, yeah. That's what it is. The Team U Call of Duty. The hell's going on with my internet today? Just keeps on saying not secure, and it just keeps on going in and out all the time. I don't know, it does this every so often. But what's your favourite game? Most you like? I don't know. I never really thought about it too much. It's really like all-time favourite game. I don't know. How far are you from? Why Edinburgh, Kirkland Cemetery? Why? That's a bit random, isn't it? I'm not even gonna entertain that. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, hope everyone's doing well tonight. I don't know. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all doing well tonight. If you have any more questions, put them in the chat. I'll try and answer it as long as it's appropriate. Is it windy where you are? It's been windy today, yeah, with this stormy weather that we've been getting. We had a bit of snow this morning and it melted pretty quickly. We had it switched up to rain pretty quickly, and then it just went away. So yeah, hope everyone's doing well tonight. Just see how this goes really. Might have to restart soon. But yeah, the news is showing a lot of floods, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot of rainfall been happening today with all the snow that's been melting, and yeah, that makes sense really. But yeah, it does flood quite often, like in parts of York, like in the where near the river, and like yeah, it can burst its banks sometimes in India winter. Oh yeah. So what's the weather like over there now in India's winter? Oh, I can't go outside and show the scenery now because it's dark. Like dirt. What the hell, like it's like you can see it's freaking dark in here. Like, are these people even for real or what? I mean, like what the hell? Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hello, CEO. How you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you. Azad, how are you tonight? Yeah, I might do some workout soon, but yeah, I was just gonna come on and chat for a while and see how everyone's doing and if anyone's got anything you want to ask. But yeah, said just keep it appropriate though. Just leave all the inappropriate comments out of it. I feel sluggish, I know, but sometimes you can just, if you just get yourself moving, just force yourself just to like just do something, and as soon as you do that, then hello Stephen, how you doing? Good to see you again. As soon as you get yourself out open, start moving, that can actually, you can actually start feeling, like, yeah, you can be like, oh, I'm actually feeling kind of like good now. So sometimes it's just, you have to just force yourself out of that. Do you meditate? No, not really. I mean, not like intentionally anyway. I mean, I would say like anything could be meditation though. So I was talking about this the other week with someone that you could be like on a leisurely bike ride or something like that, and or just going for a walk, or something along those lines, and that could be like a form of meditation. That would be my advice, because for a lot of people meditation would just be way too boring. Like, yeah, I was on your live stream in the morning. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because I was making a joke about Seth MacFarlane. Anyway, but yeah, hope you've had a good day today. Anyway, yeah. What are we doing, everybody? Hope you're all doing well tonight. Yeah, have a good day. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Azad. All the snow's gone. Yeah, same here. We had a bit this morning, but then it went away pretty quickly. But you said you're in Scotland, innit? So yeah. Oh, haunted places. Oh yeah. Do you do like urbex stuff? Like some people like doing these, like go around haunted places and things like that. Abandoned places and things like that. So yeah. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well tonight. I'll be there tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, cool. Be good then. Yeah. You like haunted places that stay in a haunted place? Oh really? I'm not really too bothered. I just kind of, I don't really believe too much in like ghosts or anything like that. I mean, keep an open mind, but like I'm not one of those really kind of superstitious sort of people who thinks that, you know, like if someone died in a place and it becomes haunted and the ghost of that person, then it's like I'm not really like, I don't really buy into things like that, but it's interesting to hear people's experiences, but yeah, I take it a lot of it with a pinch of salt, like, and just, it's like, sometimes people lie about things, or they might be telling the truth, but it's like, they're just very superstitious people, and they might have kind of mistaken some kind of thing for like a ghost, like. I used to do night shift. Oh yeah, but that's really bad for your health. I've experienced some things, right? What things have you experienced, like? But I mean, the thing is, it's like, it's just a lot of that stuff could be like, it's just like, I've seen people doing things like, you know, like going out with these like EMF meters and they're like, oh look, this area is haunted and because it's going haywire. Seeing foxes walk on two legs. Oh really? I suppose unless you've like captured it on video, it's kind of hard to, yeah, because I don't know. You sure you wasn't hallucinating or something? I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I try to just like, I always try to think of some kind of like more naturalist explanation to things, because a lot of the stuff that people say is supernatural can then be explained with other things. And it's just I don't really have any like experience of it myself. So until I've actually experienced it myself, then I'm just gonna take it all as just anecdotal and just hearsay, basically. I mean, it's like I'm not gonna totally dismiss it either, but I'm just saying that I'm not gonna, you know, just believe it because other people have seen something that could be subjective, and it's. I used to do patrols of the outside field around the buildings. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'll try to keep an open mind, but yeah. But how's it going, Billy? I will be here tomorrow night. Okay, cool. Yeah. Are you off now then? It sounds like you're going to bump into a crowd of people, but you go around the turn and no one is there. Oh, really? So, like, what you mean by that? Is that some kind of, like, sense that you have of something, like, I mean, I'm open to, like, there's certain, like, you know, like, psychic things, and possibly, like, been hearing some things about, like, people being able to, like, communicate telepathically, and I mean, I keep an open mind to different things, that things could be possible, that just because I haven't seen it doesn't mean it's not happening. And it's coming from a certain spot, a negative energy, alright. Yeah. But you just gotta, I suppose, just be careful with all that then. It's like, guard your energy. But some people say that they can sense like auras and negative energies and stuff like that, and there could be something to that. We can like detect something like sensory, like sort of, like you feel like something is off, and it's like you can't really sort of explain why. It's just something just doesn't seem right with somebody. And during beginning of COVID. Oh really? Oh, you managed your diet at work, so is that when you got some experiences or something? Oh, hang on. And we didn't know he died until a week later. We thought he was in hospital. Oh, really? He dropped dead in front of my friend. Wow. So did he like seem to be healthy then, or did he have any like health problems leading up to that, or was it just like a sudden thing or whatever? How are you doing today? I'm doing fine, thank you. What about yourself? But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Handle, why do you need my handle? What's that for? Like, you can just subscribe to me, and then you can just you should be able to see my handle ID. Like, if you want to watch me, then just subscribe to me then, and you'll get notified. Anyway, yeah. I think I'm going to restart the live, guys, so I'll be back on in a minute.